To start, I'm going to talk about a fun fact. President Trump proposes to cut the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which is SNAP, which is basically food stamps, by more than 213 billion of dollars over the next 10 years. That is a crazy amount of money, and this is definitely going to impact this industry a hell lot. So I got this article from Huffington Post talking about White House stance on the subject. The White House, quote unquote, says that poverty rate fell from 30% in 1961 to 3% in 2016, and poor people could replace their government income with work income. A very conservative stance. So let's look into it. They were saying that they have already won the war against poverty started by President Lyndon Johnson many years ago, and therefore it is totally unnecessary to spend so much money on things like food stamps right now. And also, they're also saying that poor people could replace their government income with work income. Why not? Why do you always depend on government, right? This is very much manipulating with our fairness and cheating moral foundations, because we don't want people to just earn something by not doing anything. And they're making people who are receiving help from food stamps in this way, and that's why they're trying to cut this down. Also, given that there are less people needing this right now. But is this actually true? So one of the liberals' comeback is that this data they got, the 3% poverty rate right now, the whole thing, is highly arbitrary. It really depends on how you set the poverty line and what factors do you take into account too. So the poverty rate could be a lot higher than 3%. And also, during my interview with Mrs. Bentley and Mr. Julius, Mr. Julius mentioned that 60 to 70% of his food come from the government. So if the budget is really cut down, then I would imagine that they will receive a lot less food from the government. And he also mentioned that they are helping like 100 households per week right now, meaning that although some of them don't really need that food, but still a lot of them really needs the help from them. So I think President Trump's action is probably a little bit too much, given that there's still many people in needing for help right now, and these subsidies are really crucial for food stamps and food pantries to help out the people.